Well, it's Valentine's Day. Is it times? Or tines? Valentine's Day. It's time for Valentines. It's an N. It's Valentine's. Great, don't give a shit. I hate love. Love is dead. It's a piece of dumb. If you're into love, I just want that. Just bring that over, then leave my house. But in today's Valentine's video, I'm asking the question, how did you meet your partner? And we're just gonna get some answers. I'm hoping there's some like really inappropriate ones, like, oh, I was wandering a park late at night and then true love, he was there with his pants off and now we're married. Because that's how I want to meet my love. Actually, no, you know what? Do you know what? You know I've planned how I'm gonna meet my one true love. So I'm going to get asked to do a supporting role in a movie at one point, and then Zac Efron's going to be the lead role, and then we meet, and then I get nominated for the Oscar, but he doesn't. He's like, wow, Christian is amazing, what a talent. And then we go to a park and his pants fall down and I'm like, oh, I accept. Okay, great, good. Okay, let's read how you met your partner. I met my husband in 2006. He was riding a bicycle on Sydney Road and I was in my car stuck behind the tram. We were both going opposite directions and our eyes caught each other. Well, this is actually really quite romantic. Then he rode into a pole, flipped over the handlebars and onto the ground. Being a nurse, my initial reaction was to laugh. Then I parked my car, walked across the road to check on him, offered to take him to the nearest hospital, which he declined, but he gave me his number so I could check up on him and make sure he had no concussion. Luckily for him, he was wearing a helmet, so no brain injury, contributing to him deciding to marry me. We have been inseparable ever since. Oh, Andrew and Christine. That's quite sweet. I just love the image of being like, oh, that guy's so hot. Doosh! And then she's like, what a moron, and just drives on. Hubby was digging a grave and I had to ask for directions for my nan's funeral. It's a little bit more morbid, but you know what? I actually really like that one. I think that's lovely. Sorry, my nan's just died. Where's the funeral home? Also, you're hot. See me after. I wonder if you pick up a lot at funeral sites because of the mourning. Like, oh, come here, give us a hug. Oh, yes, they're there. Roger. My husband and I met when we were 8 years old, when I transferred to the school he went to. He was the first person to talk to me. Oh, he walked up to me and said, if you share your snack with me, I'll be your friend. That's something I would say. We were friends on the spot and started dating when we were 19. We were married at 21 and have been married for 26 years. Oh, I mean, they do say food is the way to a man's heart. At 8 years old, that still rings true. We met in the drive-thru of Red Rooster. I only spoke to him because his dog was cute. Who does this remind me of? He came and bought food nearly every day and I'd play with his dog. Just the dog, right? Through the window. Oh, okay. All right. Let me pat the dog. I'm just patting the dog, guys. It's just dog patting. Hot dog. Then he was brave enough to ask for my number. Secret tip, get a dog. Girls will date you. I mean...
That's true.
Is it?
I have a dog and I haven't been dated in a long time.
And he's still single and has a great dog. That's, again, not a euphemism. I have not seen nor patted Ben's dog. We met through Facebook about 5 years ago. He lived in Sydney and I lived in Byron Bay. We hooked up in Coffs Harbour for a dirty weekend. We both didn't want relationships at the time, so we just hooked up about 3 times a year. We have been engaged for a year now and live in Ballina. That's the type of love story I'd like come over for a cheeky pat the dog and then 3 years later, hello. Oh, there's a ring on my finger, damn it. Just take it off and pat other people's dogs. Met my man in 1977. Jesus Christ, how old are these people? Jokes, Annette, you're young and beautiful. I was 14, he was 18, where he was working with my mum on a dairy farm. He had bits of cow poo on him, but was still a great hunk of spunk. It's our 40th wedding anniversary this Sunday. Oh, well, happy 40 years, Annette. You get less for murder. My partner was my daughter's kindy teacher. Totally not allowed. Teachers weren't allowed to even be friends with mums on Facebook. But 11 years and our son later, she is my greatest decision ever. Oh, that's sweet. We met at a nightclub. I went up to him and asked if I could touch his hair. It was long, curly and luscious. I used to see him around TAFE and thought he was really hot. He let me touch his hair. 25 years and 3 kids later, I still think he's a spunk. Met my partner while I was on holidays in Malaysia. Oh, he was one of the local mountain guides. Oh, that's kind of sexy. He basically held my hand and dragged me up the mountain because I was walking so slow. I was too busy trying to breathe in the altitude, but thought, oh, this is quite nice. He was probably thinking, oh, hurry up, I want a beer. Anyways, I ended up having diarrhea the whole way down the mountain. He now lives in Australia with me and we are very happy. Oh, that's true love. The man tolerating the woman. God, so slow. Oh, now she's shitting everywhere. God, I love her. At the end of a night out of dancing with the girls, I went to the local kebab shop for a sneaky meat box and chips. That is not code for anything. This person's called Ginger. So Ginger's gone out for a sneaky meat box and chips. The guy in line that I'd pushed in front of asked me if he could try my meat box. We are now engaged and 4 years into our relationship. Safe to say he's done more than just try her meat box. This is a terrible way to refer to a vagina. Meat curtains is another one I've heard. At a rodeo and talking with a group of mates, and I spilt beer down my cleavage. And he said, you can't waste that, and licked it up. Hopefully he asked permission before, but they have been together for 11 years. Yeah, it's kind of hot though. Like, oh, don't put that beer to waste.
That's disgusting.
Okay. Oh, he's hot. Oh, whoops. A bit down here. Oops! I met my husband at Grab a Granny pub in Newcastle. He is 10 years younger than me. Is that why it's called Grab a Granny? It was the best decision I ever made to go to that place. 15 years later, and we've been married for 11 years. He really grabbed a granny and held on. I thought he was a waiter, so I ordered a drink. He bought the drink and sat down at my table. I thought, wow, are the wait staff allowed to do that? Turns out the suit was because he'd been at a formal function and stopped in at the club for a drink on his way home with friends. And we've been married now for 36 years. Oh, that's actually really cute. I met the luckiest woman in the world on a sandy beach on an island off the coast of Queensland. She stole my shoes to make sure she'd see me again 12 years ago. Still haven't found those shoes. Something like stealing from the one that you love gets their attention.
Steal their heart.
Anyways, Zac Efron, if you're watching, I'm waiting in the wings. We will be together forever. Or 3 minutes. Just 3 minutes. So, Zac, if you get a dog and you need someone to pat it, hit me up. Okay. Oh, happy Valentine's Day.
Time.
I don't give a shit. Hi, thanks for watching. Now we're going to play a fun game of guess what's in my hand. I think it's large, long, and I think I might like it. Click the